Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Builder's Diaries, where I build a business and a body at the same time. Today, I'm going to be talking about really kind of building the body a little bit more than the business, kind of a little bit of both, but mostly focused on building the body. Today is day 3 of 42 days of actually eating raw food and working through this challenge that I am building for people. I'm documenting everything I'm doing for this challenge, as well as doing the series. I'm taking all these pictures, I'm doing all this stuff because I wanted to take pictures for the recipe book. So getting all this stuff done so far, kind of some takeaways. I haven't been hungry, which is good. I thought I would be a little bit hungry because I'm used to eating a lot of calories as I'm moving through this, and basically kind of about half of what I used to eat in the morning for a smoothie. I used to do about 700 to 900 calorie smoothies in the morning for just fruit based smoothies, 100% fruit. And now I'm doing about 450 or so calorie smoothies. So significantly different, but I'm not feeling like I need more food. I think I was just eating to eat, and that's not what we need to do. We really need to be eating and fueling and being mindful of what we're eating and mindful of how much energy we're consuming. Energy is calories. So being really mindful of what we're consuming. I was eating right now, I'm eating a carrot and beet and sprouted lentil salad because I don't really want to tip it because I don't want to get beet juice everywhere, but you can kind of see it's like I shredded up carrots, I shredded up beets, and then I've been sprouting lentils for a couple days. So I have sprouted lentils in here. And I don't really, I never eat raw beets. And so I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm not sure, but beets have a lot of nutrition in them. They have a decent amount of protein in them. So I was like, let me try this. So instead of like pickling beets, I guess I fruited my beets because I soaked them in orange juice and lemon juice. And I blended up some ginger in there and I soaked them for about 6 hours before I ate this. It's really freaking good. I didn't think I was going to like this, but it's really, really good. And it's giving me about I think there's about 9 grams of protein in this or so. So I'm getting my protein, I'm getting my calories, I'm getting some really, really, really good nutrient dense food. So I've been eating really, really well. I miss fruit a little bit. I eat a lot of fruit. I eat a lot of fruit, more than most people. And I'm eating a lot of fruit now, but it's still not that much. So basically I'm kind of getting my fruit in the morning. I'm getting a smoothie in the morning, and then I'm getting fruit as like a snack after that, like a big meal of fruit, or about 200 calories or 150 to 200 calories of fruit or so, which is not that much, not that much at all for me. That's like a snack size. I like to eat massive amounts. So it's been an adjustment for me, but it's good because I'm really leaning into this. This is different than I normally eat. I don't normally eat like this. This is very different than I normally eat. So I'm curious what it's going to do. I'm already seeing in my stomach, I'm seeing a little bit more ab definition, which is cool. I'm starting to lose all the bloating. I was eating whatever I wanted over the weekend. And whenever I eat out, or if I eat any gluten whatsoever, I bloat up, I get puffy, and I'm starting to kind of lose all of that, and quickly. I'm losing that very, very quickly during this challenge, which is great. I've got tons of energy. My skin feels so soft. Like my skin is like, oh my gosh, it's so soft. And I think maybe this time next week, after a week and a half or so of raw food, and then with the saunas, and then with the daily dry brushing that I'm doing with the dry brush, oh my gosh, you guys, my skin is going to be like butter. Like it's insane. I don't use lotion at all. I don't need lotion. I've never really don't use lotion, and I don't need it. My it's pretty hydrated. I eat a lot of fruit. So I'm excited to kind of keep feeling it, because I do know when you jump into these raw food detoxes and you're not eating out, you're not eating cooked food, your face, your skin, it gets really nice. Like I don't have any makeup on today at all. I just kind of have some mascara on, but yeah, your face, your skin, all of it, your hair, everything's going to look good. So I've been kind of a little bit challenged with the food this week, just because I had ordered quinoa and I ordered lentils to sprout. The lentils that I'm eating in here, actually, I'd ordered them on Amazon to get them, and they didn't come in time. They came like 3 days later. And if you sprout things, you have to soak it overnight, and then you're going to basically let it you rinse it a couple times during the day for 2 or 3 days. So you're looking at 3 or 4 days or so of sprouts if you're gonna just make them from scratch. And so I didn't have those ready, so I really had to scramble. I had to use my tracking app. I use Chronometer. So Chronometer is amazing, and I've been putting and logging all my food in Chronometer. So I'm logging everything I'm eating. I have a scale out. I'm weighing it to the gram. I've kind of changed some of the meals a little bit, which I knew I would, because I'm like, I'm not sure if I like that. So it's cool because as I'm working through it, I had all these groceries, but I'm like, I'm going to change and add some things, and learning that, I can add some mushrooms and get more protein, or I can add these bean sprouts and get more protein. It's kind of fun. And when I find myself at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I need this many grams of protein, or I need this much fat. So I'm able to kind of add and adjust what I need. Like last night, I didn't feel like eating a huge meal, but I was like, I need to get some sort of protein. What can I do? And so I have a ton. I actually sprouted way too many chickpeas, like garbanzo beans. So I just threw garbanzo beans in a blender, and I'm like, this would probably make a really delicious, creamy smoothie. And it did, like with some bananas, and I had some other stuff in there, coconut water, and coconut meat. It was really, really, really good. So just kind of getting really creative, stepping outside of my comfort zone, eating a lot more beans and legumes, but sprouted things that I didn't normally eat before. I don't normally eat this much protein at all, like at all. So it's interesting for me. It's been fun. I got 2 workouts in so far, and yesterday I deadlifted 10 pounds heavier than my body weight. So that's good, I guess. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I can feel it today. I can definitely feel like I lifted really heavy weight yesterday. I'm going to go to the gym again today. And then I'm going to probably take a break tomorrow. I'm going to do some yoga. My legs are kind of hurting a little bit. So I'm going to do some yoga tomorrow, which is really nice. And then probably Friday or Saturday, get in a workout, get in some walking. I have 4 workouts down. I might do an extra workout just because I'm off work. I have nothing else to do. I'm not eating out. I'm not doing all these things. I don't drink alcohol. There's all these things. So I'm like, I guess I'll just go work out again. So I might get an extra workout in there. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that with the challenge. If I put in like, oh, you can do extra, I don't know, but I'm documenting everything. I have a beta tester going through this as well. She's going through it. I'm sticking to the meal plan and kind of like going off of it. She's probably like 50% on that meal plan. She doesn't have the availability to get as many things as I do where she's at. So she's doing what she can, and she's doing the habits and challenge and the daily things you need to do as she can. So that's great because I'm getting a lot of feedback on that, and I'm sharing all my pictures. I'm sharing things with her. So it's cool to have someone that I can bounce things off of as I'm going through the challenge. I'm like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Or, oh, look at this. Or, oh, whoa, I made this. And it's cool. And I just found another person, another one of my really good friends. She's going to test it as well. She is a raw vegan. So she's high raw vegan. She's the perfect person. She's the type of client that I want, is someone that eats vegan or raw vegan, and they just don't look lean. They don't feel lean. They kind of feel puffier. Their body fat got heavier. They feel, pudgy and poofy, and they don't really look like they work out. So that's the type of person I'm looking for. That's the type of person I can help with this meal plan, because I am making them look like they work out again. So far, so good. I feel great so far. I mean, I knew I would. I love this kind of food. I love this lifestyle is great. You get so much energy, and every time you get back to eating raw food, you always realize like, oh yeah, that's why I'm eating this way, because I feel so freaking good. Like, this is how we should feel. Like, this is how you should feel every single day. The energy, the clarity, like it's hard to explain unless you do it yourself. And today's day 3 of 100% raw food. So I'm really feeling it. In a week, I'm really going to be feeling it. So it's awesome. I really like it. And as far as the business, what I'm doing on the business, I'm posting a lot. So I started a highlight reel in my Instagram. So I started kind of keeping things in there. So it's going to be great for me to kind of keep everything there, be able to go back to it if I need to pull it for anything, for any sort of, I'll probably repost stories. And when I'm promoting this challenge, when I go back, and I think going through it in 6 weeks, I'm not going to remember these little things and these little things I'm posting right now. So it's good for me to have a highlight reel, and that's where I'm putting everything in Instagram. I'm kind of teasing it in Facebook a little bit, not as much as I probably should be, but I'm posting the pictures of the recipes mostly in my stories. When you post a lot in your stories and Instagram, your views start to go down. So I'm like, man, if I'm posting my stuff, my views go down. And I haven't posted any reels yet, which I probably should start making some reels, but I just haven't felt inspired to do reels yet. And reels are huge, you guys. You definitely need to get on reels if you're wanting to grow on social media and get the word out and reach a new audience that you're not, well, I guess your audience has to like it before you reach a new audience, but you want to just reach new people. And that's the best way, is to do reels. So need to get back to doing that a little bit and do more reels on YouTube as well. YouTube reels are great. YouTube reels actually do way better for me than Instagram reels. So tip to you, if you've just struggled on Instagram and you've never tried YouTube, try YouTube, because YouTube actually might do better for you. You might get better reach. You might reach more people, get more views, make you feel better, on your stuff that you're spending all this time on. You need some views on your stuff. But this week, I'm also working on my book. So I figured I would work on it week by week. And so every time I'm eating a meal, I'm taking a picture. I'm going to upload all those pictures into Canva, and I'm going to, over the weekend, since I'm off on Friday and Sunday, I'm going to go through and I'm going to put all the stuff in the book and, really pretty pictures, really define that recipe. What is that recipe? Because right now it's not really a defined recipe. It's kind of just ingredients of like, yeah, put these together. So really define that week one. What does that meal plan look like? What does those recipes look like? And man, I've got some really good looking pictures, you guys. Like I'm gonna have some good content around the pictures because gosh, this food is delicious. It's colorful. It's pretty. Like what more could you want? I mean, you get vibrant colors, and I mean, you can't smell it through the pictures, unfortunately, but it smells so good. Like I sit at my desk at work, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, that smells good. What are you eating? That smells good." And it's just raw food. It's just fresh, fresh fruits and vegetables, and you can smell them, and they're delicious. But working on things, everything's moving along as planned. I'm slowly working through it, not trying to stress myself out too much. Do my daily detox stuff. It takes time, like to do a workout, to do a sauna, to do a castor oil pack, to do dry brushing, to do 10,000 steps a day, to eat your meal plan, to make sure you're prepping and doing all that. It's taking time, so it's taking up a lot of my day, which is good because it's healthy, really good habits that I'm instilling. So I can't wait to see how I feel and what I say, in 42 days or what is, I guess, 39 days from now, because I'm 3 days in. So I can't wait to see my results, but I'm excited. I'm excited that you guys are along for my journey, and I will see you guys the next episode. I'll probably do another check-in with you guys and let you know how I'm doing along my raw food and weightlifting challenge. All right, guys, take care.